offer was due today. Has the offer been tendered?
Yes, Judge.
Okay. All right, Mr. Valdez, do you need time to think about that offer?
Yes.
All right, Ms. Ferguson. On Edward Valdez, if we can call it back in 2 weeks for a plea deadline date. All right, we'll come back on November 13th. And at that time, you'll need to let the court know whether or not you're accepting.
Judge, I
yes.
have a doctor's appointment that morning.
Okay, sure. Normally, let's do it before the 13th,
I can do the 9th.
November 9th. Is that good for you, counsel?
That'll work, Judge.
All right, so we'll bring you back on November 9th. At that time, you need to let the court know whether or not you're accepting the state's offer. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Any
Appreciate it.
questions about anything?
No, ma'am. Appreciate it.
All right, thank you. Once you sign the reset form, you're excused.
Just have a seat. Thank you, ma'am.
All right, everyone, the court is breaking at 12. MC Reid,
Second cousin to MC Hammer, Judge.
there you go. All right, so has an offer been tendered?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, was that tendered today?
I think it's the first time we've spoken about a judge.
Yes, Judge. I believe that's the first time I've seen that offer in the file. So we reset from the last setting in order to get, he's on parole.
Mhm.
In order to get more clarification on what he can and cannot do in order to not mess up on parole.
Mhm.
We've gotten that clarification, spoken to the state. They need to look further into it before they can make the offer that we're asking for. So we're just asking for a reset to give them that time.
All right, and how long is that going to take?
I think a month would be reasonable, Judge.
And if they get me the offer in the meantime, the offer would end up being a plea to the misdemeanor and a dismissal on this. So we'd end up getting that set. That way we wouldn't even be back in the next setting on this one.
All right, Ms. Ferguson on MC Reid, if I can have a 30-day reset.
Yes, ma'am, the 27th.
All right, we'll come back on November 27th. Once you sign the reset form, you're excused. Mr. Reid, you need to make sure you're on time next time, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So what does the MC stand for? I know we had this discussion.
It's my real name. I'm a junior.
Oh, okay,
Okay.
awesome. But see, I always think that letters MC have to mean something.
In most cases, they do stand for stuff, but in my case, I guess the generation that was before me, they just use letters sometimes.
Okay.
JB or JL.
Okay, now when you said JB,
Yeah.
I understand now.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, once you sign the reset form, you're excused.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, you're welcome. Court is calling 2023 CR 7145, State of Texas versus Ricardo Tavaris. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state
Jason Garrett, Your Honor.
defense?
For the defense.
And are you Mr. Tavaris?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, have you received all the discovery and did you review it with your client?
We have, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Tavaris, I'm showing you what's entitled True Bill of Indictment. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
No, Your Honor, we're waiving count 1, 3, and 4, and proceeding on count 2 alone.
Any objection?
No objection.
Mr. Tavares, I'm showing you what's entitled Court Admonishments and Defendants Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places? In count 2, you're charged with the offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, 4 grams to 200 grams. That is a second-degree felony. Off the record for a moment. Probation, this is no application. And we're back on the record. The range of punishment for that offense is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court doesn't follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by entering this plea bargain agreement, you were giving up those rights?
Yes.
Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case? Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I do.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I do.
Mr. Tavaris, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea? Anyone promised you anything other than the plea? Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented? Are you a U.S. citizen? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Showing you the plea bargain page. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
According to the plea, the state is proceeding on count 2. There are no applications, and they're asking that your punishment be assessed at 3 years in the prison. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense,
Yes, Judge.
state,
It is, Your Honor.
showing you the waiver of appeal paragraph. Did you review that paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes,
Did you sign it in both places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand? Counsel, have there been any such motions?
There were none, Judge.
Then to the offense as charged in count 2, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? State any evidence?
Yes, Your Honor. State exhibit number 1 with all of its attachments.
We have no objection.
All right, state, you may continue to confer.
Yeah.
Showing you what's entitled waiver and consent to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements, police reports, and laboratory reports? But most importantly, there will be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding in sentencing?
Yes, Judge.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Just ask to follow plea agreement.
All right, court will follow your agreement. The court will sentence you to 3 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. Is there anything else with regards to sentencing?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Tavaris, I'm showing you what's entitled trial court certification of defendant's rights to appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it, and did you sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
And because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, we can go off the record. How old are you?
I'm 35.
All right, do you have any children?
Yes, I do.
All right, here's the thing. You know that life keeps getting short for people. I can say that I'm in the twilight of my life. You're going to have to make a decision on if you're going to change or if you're going to spend the rest of your remaining time on this earth in and out of jails, in and out of prisons. I'm sure your children would love for you to be clean and sober in their life. If there's a drug or alcohol problem, there are plenty of free places. If you would like, I could actually have you referred to the therapeutic community at the prison. It will not increase the length of time that you're in prison. So for example, if they're going to parole you at 2 years, they're not going to say, we're not going to parole him because he's in the therapeutic community. It's just something to get you on the right track. Would you like that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Caroline, can I see the file on Tavares again? All right. Well, good luck to you. Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank
Good seeing you. Yes.
Judge.
Court is calling 2023 CR 0923, State of Texas versus Cornelia Shalom Childress. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Jason Garrett, Your Honor.
Defense?
Let's Christian.
And are you Cornelia Childress?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to show you what's entitled motion to revoke community supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the same Cornelia Childress who was placed on community supervision in 2023 CR 0923 for the offense of felon in possession of a firearm on May 30th, 2023 for a term of 4 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, state.
Violated condition number 1 on or about the 24th day of August 2023 in Bear County, Texas. The defendant Cornelia Shalom Childress committed the offense of possession of controlled substance, penalty group 1, and violation condition number 1.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
No contest.
Okay, true,
I'm sorry. So to violation of condition number one, how do you plead?
true.
Right.
We'll waive the remaining violation.
Any objections to state's waiver? All right, did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number one, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, sentence you up to 4 years in the prison and up to a $1,500 fine,
Yes, ma'am.
knowing that you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number one?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find violation of condition number one true. Is there a proposed agreement?
There is. It is to revoke the individual off for probation and to reform the underlying sentence of 4 years to 3 years in Texas Department of Correction, and the state will take into consideration cause number or nightmag number 726-987, which she pled true to.
All right.
That is our agreement, Judge, and we'd just like to tell the court that she has 284 days credit that she would like to add for.
All right. Are you asking the court to follow this agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you waiving your right to appeal?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. The court is going to find violation of condition number one true. Court will grant the motion, sentence you to 3 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served, take in consideration nightmag number 726-987. All right, if you all are behind, I make this announcement every time. If we're on the record and you're behind the court reporter, just ask to move to the other end. All right. Ms. Childress, I pronounce sentence. If you would like, I can ask them to refer you to the therapeutic community. It doesn't increase the time that you're in custody, but it could potentially help you get on track with your life. Would you like that?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so I'm going to order the therapeutic community. You'll still need to ask for it when you get there because I have no jurisdiction to force them to place you in the program.
Yes.
All right, I'm going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendants' Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Yes.
All right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we can go off the record. I see that I ordered parenting classes for you.
Yes, ma'am.
You are going to have to get your life together, because if you don't, somebody else is going to be raising your children, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And I always tell people a mother's love is different from other person's love. But if you have no plans on improving your life, don't come in and out of your children's life. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're
Thank you, Judge.
welcome.
May we be excused?
Yes.
Thank you.
LSU won, so I don't know what else we can say about that.
They're rolling in just as much as everybody else.
All right, so on this case, all right, state is to make an offer. State, did you make an offer?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, we're going to recall this in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, you need to let the court know if you're accepting the offer.
We can do that, Judge, but in the meantime, I did want to bring something to the court's attention. There has been, I've been out the last month, but in my absence, there was some issues that arose from Ms. Gutierrez's case
Mhm.
with her family, and she was recently released from Laurel Ridge.
Okay,
I believe, just based on some communications that have occurred, and just, I would like to be cautious. I would request if we could be referred for an evaluation for competency for Ms.
Okay.
Gutierrez.
all right, Ms. Ferguson,
Yes, sir.
on this case, give me a 45-day reset, and we need to refer her to Judge Carruthers for a competency. All right, and Ms. Ferguson, if you'll make sure that's filed. Do you want the court to file that, or are you going to do it?
For the
Competency.
request for competency, I can file that later this afternoon if the court. if
Oh,
the court
Well, they
wishes.
will file it later this afternoon.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Once you get the reset form, you're excused.
Yes, Judge.
Thank you. All right, we're here for discovery on the body cam. Where are we on that?
So I did receive the discovery for body camera early on, Your Honor. In this case, the issue was that of witness names for information that was discovered on one of the body cameras. I guess the state can update. Well, I think they essentially hit a point in this case where it may require further investigation from the defense potentially, or maybe a motion. But in the meantime, the state has extended an offer. We would request, just given these circumstances, if we can be given a plea deadline for Mr. Camacho.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, if I can have a 30-day reset on this case for plea deadline date, And it's Camacho.
The 28th.
All right, we'll be back on November 28th. Once you sign the reset form, you're excused.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you.
I'm sorry.
We're not gonna have enough room.
Hello. So we are here today for a jury trial date.
Your Honor, it was my understanding this was a status update. Because there was some discovery and I do need to inform the court that pursuant to 3914 and Brady, we learned some information this morning.
Mhm.
We will need to interview a prospective witness. And so we're asking for another, at least two witnesses that we know. So we are asking for another discovery setting.
I'm giving you guys a jury trial date. This has been going on with discovery since June 9th, 2022. So it's been all this time for discovery. I realize defense attorney has been changed, but we were here for discovery in June. Then we had discovery in August, and that discovery was related to the autopsy, which I know none of you indicted a case without an autopsy, but that's neither here nor there. Then we come back in September. In September, another discovery issue with autopsy. Then we come back on December 1st. Then we have DNA comparison that needs to be done. Then we come back on February 3rd. Then we come back on March 2nd. Then we come back on April 4th. Then we come back on April 12th. Then we come back on May 25th. Then we come back on June 1st for a plea deadline date. Then it gets recalled for June 5th because we have this whole attorney issue. Then we come back on June 5th. It was supposed to be a jury trial, but then no, we reset it for October 3rd. And then we say, all right, we're going to recall for October 23rd. I granted a motion for continuance. And then this date is the day that we get a jury trial date. So whatever you all want to do on off docket, whatever y'all want to do in Brady, y'all want to talk to some witnesses, then y'all talk to those witnesses. But you all are getting the jury trial today, and you all need to handle whatever discovery you all need to handle off docket.
Judge, may I say something?
Sure.
I know when we hear that from you, it sounds like, what are y'all doing? And it really is a case that's not, what's the right word? It's simple. It's not simple. The discovery and evidence is evolving because of the complexity of it. Now, if these witnesses have exculpatory information, obviously we want that and we want time to deal with it. Right now, they don't know exactly what the nature of it is, but.
So here's my question. When were these witnesses discovered? And did these witnesses just drop out of the sky, somebody indicting cases without
But they don't.
talking to witnesses?
Your Honor, this particular witness, I believe.
Yes, he was a fugitive judge. I did personally indict the case. I did have an autopsy for the record when I indicted the case. However, this witness, no one was able to find him to interview him. He has now since picked up criminal cases. This morning, we were able to meet with his attorney. We have not met with him. We met with his attorney.
So where is he?
He is in custody.
At the Bexar County Jail?
Correct.
So then those witnesses' statements should be able to be done this week. So next.
But that's taking it, you've got his attorney that has to talk to him and then make him available to meet with them. I mean, it all takes time, as you know.
Today is Monday. That needs to be done this week, or however you guys going to do it.
And then there's another issue too, which is that we have, the discovery's massive. And we have, external terabyte number 1 that we have received. And we have external terabyte number 2 that was handed to us unopened and unviewed. And because of content, possible content on there, it was returned to the DA's office. Okay, so there's a second 1 terabyte hard drive that is not in the possession of the defense, but available to the defense to view. The fact that we can't possess it and we have to go to the DA's office to view it also is a time-consuming thing.
Oh, let me just tell you, the state is going to be available whenever you all are available to go over there. And if you all want to set a setting in this court to come down and view it, you can set a setting in this court to come view it. How long have you been in custody?
Here and 2 months.
A year and 10 months. This is going to trial before the new year. Ms. Ferguson, give me a trial date for this case before the new year. How long do y'all expect this trial to last?
2 weeks.
All right, it's a 2-week trial setting.
I would say today's October 23rd, 22nd.
So everybody have all the month of November and the end of this month. What date, Ms. Ferguson?
So it's December's.
December 12th, Judge.
All right, December 12th.
Judge, is that not gonna put us into Christmas if it's a 2-week trial?
Yeah, that
They'll be
might.
here for Christmas.